downtown Fairfield. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, you're a week into it now. How's it been going?
It has been busy, so that's what we wanted to see. We have actually been surprised with how many people have come in, and we appreciate that. We're actually up here this morning unpacking a new shipment of Warmies, which is the stuffed animals that have the lavender in them, and you can heat them up or put them in your freezer. But now we have an adult line, which are the eye masks, the neck wraps, the slippers. So they're great for headaches, sinus pressure. You know, they make good gifts for anyone. So we do have the adult line now. We have some more coffee that came in. The coffee has went over well.
The Highlander grog is incredible.
Well, we have a lot more. We have over 30 flavors, and we're now doing a punch card. So anytime you come in and buy a bag of our coffee, we punch your card, and after 10 bags, you get your 11th bag free.
Now, something,
you get to pick what
when I was in to see you last week, I saw some candles that were bourbon or whiskey flavored. Is that right?
We have coffee candles.
Coffee candles, okay.
Yes, we have some coffee-scented candles. And then, of course, we have all of our scrubs here now, and we actually brought all of our shoes that we had, which are mainly Skechers. We're actually running them $20 a pair until they're gone. And we have a closeout on our Phillipstown coffee, which is a brand we used to carry. We are actually closing out on it. We will no longer have it, and we're running it 2 for $22.
All right.
So there's a lot here. We can, you can surely find a gift for somebody.
Okay. All right, Denise Smith from Simply Enough in downtown Fairfield. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you next Wednesday.
Okay,
Thank
you.
Thank you. Denise
All right,
Smith.
have a good day.
You too. Denise Smith from Simply Enough in downtown Fairfield.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
K-O.
K.O.
K-O.
K.O. K.O.
And a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning.
That's Mark Turner. I'm Mike Dreeth. KO Wednesday, it's hump day, and the big hump himself is right here. Ken Odie.
You can tell we're in Illinois because it was 60 yesterday morning and it was 35 last night.
Boy, oh boy.
And snowing, what kind of a mixed
It was
precipitation
a little
bag
bit.
last night.
It was a
for
mess.
us.
Stuff.
I had to go to yoga last night, and we had an event there last night. You know, the Legends a part of that class. Mm-hmm. And he wanted to experience goat yoga. So he brought Jimmy. Found Jimmy wandering around West Center last night.
Is he one of those feral goats that are around?
Must be.
Jimmy of Andy Griffith's Show fame.
Jimmy.
He was a dynamite goat.
Yes, well, I'm glad he hadn't. Jimmy was very excited, especially when he got on Dave's back and Dave did Warrior 2. You know what I mean? I mean, he was excited about the whole thing. Jimmy was. I was excited to be a part of the whole thing. I really was. And it was going pretty good until the very end. And
What is that?
well, it's Jimmy. Jimmy had had something to eat prior to coming to it really bothered Dave, and Dave said, "That's it. No more goat
No more
yoga.
Jimmy, huh?
No more Jimmy." Jimmy was let back out. He was wandering downtown. So there's your yoga report for today.
All right.
We have decided that we're going to be doing basketball games.
Yeah, we've added a few to our schedule.
It's going to be on. Now, I want to make sure people understand. It's going to be on 103.3 and 1390 AM, WFIW AM, and 103.3 FM.
Yeah, the repeaters.
So both the Center Street game as well as Sisney.
Yep. Center Street, 7:15 p.m. Friday, and Sisney at 6:15 p.m. on Saturday.
Good luck to those guys.
Yeah.
Really? Let me see if I can sum up in one phrase. You do not tune in here for analysis of politics, okay? You can get that everywhere else. But here it is. He left her hanging, and she tore up his speech. There you go. There's your analysis. There
That's
you
it.
go.
That's all we'll say about that.
No more.
There was almost nothing on Facebook about any of it.
There was not. I did notice that.
Oh, it was all over Facebook.
It was.
Oh my goodness!
Although I did see last night the Jeep group that I belong to,
Mm-hmm.
they were having a watch party.
for the State of the Union.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that people had a political point of view.
I didn't. I mean, keep from taxing Jeeps, I guess. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, in my hand, I have what I normally call the bucket of bunk.
Tuning in the radio, listening to Mike and Mark. It's that time
I think he
once
needs to
again
rephrase that,
for the bucket
re-record
of
that.
bunk.
When he says, listen, tuning in to Mike and Mark, that means
Bucket of
tuning
bunk,
in to Mike
bucket
and
of
Mark.
Besides
Bucket
that,
of bunk, bucket of bunk.
Sell it, buddy.
Learning something new every day. Hey, bucket of bunk, bucket of bunk.
Sold. Woo. Thank you very much, Derek. Nice job. Adlai Stevenson died in 1965 at the age of 65. He was born on this date. I'm talking about Adlai the Second. Mm-hmm. Adlai the First. So the one that I'm talking about, whose birthday was today, was the ambassador to United Nations.
he'll wait till hell freezes over.
During the Cuban Missile Crisis.
That was his famous quote.
And he ran unsuccessfully twice for president, was defeated by Dwight Eisenhower in 52 and 56. Mm-hmm. And he was the governor of the great state of Illinois, one of the few that didn't go to jail. He was the governor of this state between 49 and 53, I think. And he had an older sister who was an author called Buffy, and actor McLean Stevenson was related to her. So McLean Stevenson, from MASH fame, was a second cousin to Adlai Stevenson.
That's why he always wore the Illinois attire and the sweater.
From Bloomington.
From Bloomington. The Stevensons owned the family newspaper. Now you know why they were so wealthy.
Yeah.
After his
Wonder
mother
if he got
died,
the newspaper endorsement when he was running.
Oh.
pretty easy. It was the Bloomington Panagraph was one of the biggest newspapers downstate Illinois.
And it's still one of the biggest newspapers in the state.
He owned 1/4 of it after his mother died.
Okay.
Anyway, he's walking in London in the mid-60s. Well, 1965. Falls dead.
Wow.
Just falls dead. And he's buried in Bloomington. I remember going to the gravesite as a part of a tour of Bloomington. Red Buttons, also known as Aaron Chawat, died in 2006 at the age of 87. He was a doorman. He had a red coat, he had red hair, and he had great big buttons. And guess what?
They called him Red.
They call him Red Buttons. He used to work the Borscht Belt. You know what I'm talking about there? Doing comedy. His straight man was Robert Alda.
He was a big hit at all the polka parties in the
Yeah.
Borscht Belt.
You know who Robert Alda is?
Alan Alda's dad.
father?
Yes, perfect. He was in a couple of big movies. I'm talking about Red Buttons. He was in The Longest Day. Remember that?
Yep.
Yes.
Poseidon Adventure.
Poseidon Adventure. He was in the comedy Pete's Dragon, the disaster film When Time Ran Out with Paul Newman, and the age reversal comedy 18 Again with George Burns. 3 wives, 2 kids. Sarah Evans is 49. Now there's a story. Sarah Evans, the country singer.
There's a looker, too. She's
She's not a bad-looking girl.
a good-looking girl.
She's had a lot of success when it comes to recording. Born in Boonville, Missouri.
Okay.
Well, here's the backstory
All right.
on Sarah.
All right.
She went off to be on Dancing with the Stars. Okay?
Yeah.
And when she did that in 2006, her husband file for divorce. In court documents, she countersued and said that he had alcohol abuse, infidelity. You know, he showed a lot of inappropriate entertainment on the TV in front of the kids.
Oh.
The guy countered.
So he showed the Super Bowl 54 halftime show?
Well, no, he showed stuff that was much worse than that.
Oh.
Anyway, both denied. There was countersuits, and he alleged that she was having an affair with Kenny Chesney.
Okay.
Chesney said, "That's ridiculous. No way."
I think he found sand between her toes.
Do it. Anyway, in the end, the divorce settlement was she had to pay him $500,000. Sarah Evans. She had to pay him $500,000. She got the 3 kids. And then, because she alleged in the divorce that he was too close to the nanny. This nanny thing never, ever works out. You know what I mean?
Nope. There are newlyweds everywhere. We're rich and famous. Do not hire a nanny.
Well, make sure that she doesn't look real good. Let's put it. Well, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger's nanny really kind of looked less than good.
Yeah.
Remember Hazel? Remember Shirley Booth?
Yeah.
See, that's kind of...
That's what the kind of nanny I'd have to...
The Aunt B-ish type.
Yeah.
Anyway, the lawsuit settled. Evans had to pay $500,000 to the nanny.
To the nanny,
To
too?
the nanny because she
defamed her?
She defamed her. There was no proof that her husband and the nanny had been together watching the kids. Anyway, Evans ends up marrying, let's see if you recognize this name, Jay Barker.
Jay Barker. He's a football player, isn't he?
Former University of Alabama quarterback.
Well done, Mark.
She ends up marrying him. They live in Tennessee, in a suburb of Birmingham. He has 4 children. She has 3. They live together, and he's a broadcaster now.
And now they're the Barker Bunch.
Yes, they are. 1937, on this date, U.S. President Roosevelt proposed enlarging the U.S. Supreme Court. The plan did not go forward. I wonder why. I wonder why he wanted to do not more than 9. You know, there were only 8 there last night.
8 Supreme Court justices?
Yeah.
Okay.
But one that's sick.
Yeah.
1972, Bob Douglas became the first black man elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame. Can you imagine it took that long?
Yeah.
1972. 87, the Dow Jones, it bursted at 2201, 2,201. It's 28,000 right now. On this date, Mike Tyson was sentenced to a year in jail after assaulting 2 people. There was a car accident in August of 98. He was also fined $5,000 to serve 2 years of probation and had to perform 200 hours of community service upon his release.
Wow. Man.
Mike had an anger issue, don't you think?
Possibly.
You know, you shouldn't have hit me. And I'm acting like I'm 3.5 years old.
That's pretty good. You know what you need? You need some body art on your face.
Right.
That's what you need.
You
Glenn
know what
Miller.
that body art in his face looks like?
No.
You've seen the NBA players that wear the patches now?
I don't watch the NBA.
Well, NBA, football, whatever.
Right.
I mean, they have the patches now that are in different shapes. That's what it looks like. It looks like he's wearing one of those
It does.
copper fit things
I don't
over his
understand.
head.
By the way, on this date in 1940, Glenn Miller and his band recorded Tuxedo Junction. It's a great song by the big bands. Our question of the day, this was provided by the great provocateur. He's always so good at this.
I've got a story about tuxedos for you, too. Don't let me forget to tell you. I can't say it on the air, but I'll tell you during the
All right. Okay, no problem.
There, everybody's wondering, I wonder what it is.
Oh, I might tell it. I'll see what you guys think.
Right now, 21 minutes past the hour. And the Carnaby Square question of the day. Should county office holders, along with city department heads, be required to attend their respective board meetings? You won't believe the outcome of this one. We put it on Facebook, and you responded. Over 2,000 people looked at this, and we'll come back on Morning Coffee and tell you about it on The Big Show with Ken Odie. Back after this.
Love is Brighton, known for the beautiful heart motif. That's why at Carnaby you'll find the perfect presents for your mother's, daughter's, girlfriend, and of course, your sweetheart. Let her leave a little sparkle wherever she goes. Brighton Jewelry Collection, you can dress up or dress down. Create a Valentine charm or an amulet jewelry. It instantly transforms your everyday charm bracelet or necklace into your favorite Valentine's Day design. Check out Kiss Me in the Garden body mist, lotions, and body butter. Love, love, love. It makes the world go around. With a little help from the Carnaby girls.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
Tom at Greenwood Pest Control is busy making sure all of his customers are taken care of for year-round pest control. Greenwood Pest Control in Flora would like to remind everyone that they're locally owned and operated. Call today at 618-662-3091 and get on the year-round protection plan from Greenwood Pest Control and Flora. They are located at 8177 Hickory Hill Lane.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when President Clinton went on TV to announce his health care plan?
Giving every American health care that can never be taken away, health care that is always there.
Israel and the PLO signed a peace agreement at the White House.
Enough of blood and tears. Enough!
Nolan Ryan made the final pitch of his career. Chevy Chase and Conan O'Brien joined the late-night TV wars.
You know, kids are cruel, and they said to me, O'Brien, the day you get your own talk show is the day there's peace in the Middle East.
And here's what the radio is pumping out.
I'll be 2 steps behind, 'cause I'm hopelessly boring. Another sad love story. Baby, there's none better than you. What is love? There's no hurricane. Yeah, jealousy.
Okay, think it over. The answer and a little bit of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
At Sprint, we know how much you depend on your phone. So when you've got a cracked screen, it's the worst. We get it and we want to help you. It doesn't matter if you have Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Just drop by a Sprint repair store and we will fix your eligible Android cracked screen for just $49. Seriously, you don't even need to switch. See, we're doing things differently. It doesn't matter which carrier you use, Sprint will fix your eligible Android cracked screen for just $49.
September 1993.
Mariah Carey and Dream Lover, the top song of September 1993. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
Physician referrals are not required for any surgical consultation at General Surgeon Dr. Patrick Molt's office in Fairfield. Schedule an appointment to talk to Dr. Molt about gynecologic laparoscopic surgeries, including tubal sterilizations, hysterectomies, breast ultrasounds, biopsies, breast conservations, and total mastectomies. Medicare, Medicaid, most insurance plans, and charge cards are accepted at General Surgeon Dr. Patrick Molt's office in Fairfield.
With your Mayo Clinic Radio Health Minute, I'm Jeff Olson.
A classic heart attack, people have described it as someone clutching the left side of their chest as they're having this very severe pain that really doubles them over.
Cardiologist Dr. Rekha Mankad says that may not be the case for a woman.
Chest pain still is part of the symptom profile. It's usually not the most severe symptom.
She says shortness of breath, nausea, and a powerful feeling of fatigue or unease can also signal a heart attack in a woman. And that pain?
They may have the pain going going into their back or even be located exclusively between their shoulder blades. Or you can have it up into the neck, into the jaw.
Dr. Mankad says the bottom line is there's more variation in heart attack symptoms in women, and women tend to wait to get them investigated.
Women are very quick to get their husbands in when something is happening, but when it's they themselves, they're putting it sort of on the end of a to-do list.
Dr. Mankad says when it comes to heart health, you should put yourself first. For more information, talk with your doctor or visit mayoclinic.org.
And we're back for the Carnaby Square question of the day. Carnaby Square, your fashion leader in downtown Fairfield.
Drop in and say hey to Christy for us, okay? The question, should county office holders along with city department heads be required to attend their respective board meetings? This one was a slam dunk, great provocateur. Out of 2,000 people that looked at it, 270 votes. 97% of the people think they should be at those meetings. What do you think about that?
It always struck me as, I don't know, unusual, especially at county board meetings. Very rarely do office holders attend, and there may be a question or something come up, and then...
Well, they don't really report to the board,
They
do
don't, but they're on the agenda to offer comments or requests or reports, or... I'm not saying they never attend, but usually if they have business, they will attend, but I don't know.
My wife wouldn't believe me. I was telling her last night, in Illinois state law, the only person that can do anything in regards to the sheriff is the coroner. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
That, I mean, and I don't even know the extent of that power, but it's there. Beverly said, I would think they would want to attend the meetings if they're interested in knowing what goes on and when, the requirement or not them being there. Bruce says, now, if you have a question now, you must go to their office during business hours to get an answer.
That's a county board member.
Then discuss it at the next month's meeting. Not a good way to work. So, I mean, he would know. Mm-hmm. And JB says, two different issues. County office holders are elected officials and have no requirement to appear. That's what I said. But wouldn't you think it would be to the advantage of the office holder to be at the board meeting?
Well, I would think so.
Well,
and I'll be honest with you, every place that I've worked ever news-wise,
they have.
County office holders have been at the meeting. Not at every meeting, but for the most part, they were at most of the meetings.
Of course, the county clerk's there. I mean, Liz Ann's always there because she...
Yeah, she takes the notes and prepares the minutes.
And usually the state's attorney's there.
Yes, he is. 270 votes, 264 of them say yes.
Wow.
So that one that's about as much of a slam dunk as I've ever seen that you've presented to us.
I figured it might be, but, you know. And as far as the city goes, usually a lot of the department heads do attend. And every once in a while they'll have to get up and they'll have one of the council members will have a question. And have to get up and address it, and it's taken care of and done.
Have you ever considered the fact that you need to get a new furnace, Ken?
Yep, I have.
You ever thought about geothermal?
I don't even buy green bananas.
Well, a lot of people do, and I just want to tell you about a guy that does that in this region. His name's Brian Reitnauer. He's got Reitnauer HVAC, and he's done quite a few geothermal projects, especially in western Wayne County, Jefferson County. He's also down in Hamilton County. He'll do almost anywhere within the sound of my voice. He and his son have the job. It's all about service after the sale. It's all about being able to put together a way for you to get your money back. Right now, it's about a 7-year turnaround if you put in geothermal. Within 7 years, you'll have it paid, and you'll be making money off the whole deal. So
my neighbor has it, loves it.
Really? Keep everything warm and cool. It does the job as far as you're concerned.
Utilizes the Earth's temperature.
That's right. Hydron is the, and you get some rebates out of the whole thing. So I just wanted to pass that along. Brian Reitnauer, I'm going to give you his phone number, but you get some federal tax credits as well as a rebate that Wayne might Co-op will give to you if you're interested in doing this. But call Brian right now. Tell him you heard about it on the radio at 618-214-2593. Brian Reitenauer, HVAC. You know, we're going to be out on the road here on Wednesday.
Week,
you're going to be able to be with us, right? It's Hump Day on Wednesday, February 12th. That's next week. We're going to be at the Cover Crop Coffee Shop, and we'll do the show
Say
there.
that 10 times really fast.
I don't plan to. Going to have, they got breakfast there. We're invited by our good friend Kathy Burkett to be a part of that.
Matt Kinney doing the breakfast next week?
I think so.
Yes, I will be there.
That's coming up between 8 and noon.
Much pushing you to go.
You know, I think if Matt Kinney keeps practicing, he's going to be okay.
I'm there to help him.
He's getting better.
Yeah. He's keep practicing, but he'll do all right.
I'd like to help him if I could. Here's what's going on in Joliet. Illinois police say a man tried to pull a prank on local Walmart shoppers by wearing a sign that read, "Caution, I have the coronavirus." That was on the shirt.
Oh.
The man and his accomplice, both in their 20s, reportedly walked into the Joliet location wearing yellow face masks, spraying Lysol. What a stupid joke.
Yeah.
The pair did $10,000 in damage by spreading the disinfectant spray on produce, clothing, and beauty items.
Yeah, that's.
Witnesses confronted the two men before they took off in a truck. Police have not found either man. What kind of statement is that making? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
By the way, American astronaut Christina Koch is coming home this week after being in space longer than any other woman. She's been on the International Space Station for 328 days, and they said, "What's the first thing you're going to do when you get home?" And she asked, "Is Dave Riggs still single?"
Well,
she's going to land it. She's going to land in Bone Gap,
and we can set you up.
We can do the hookup.
We can hook you up.
Today is college football's National Signing Day. This is a national holiday in Texas.
Not so much anymore,
Really?
because a lot of the blue chippers sign early during the early signing period.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going on there. The guy that created MASH is dead. Gene Reynolds, 96 years old, died of a heart attack. He was nominated for 24 Emmy Awards. He won 6 of them. And he also was the producer and put on the show. You remember Lou Grant?
I do.
With Ed Esser.
Yeah. So he
Ted
was
Knight,
responsible for
one of my favorite actors.
that. Madonna says she's going to rent her Upper West Side apartment to guess who?
Was Ted Knight in Lou Grant?
No,
I
he's
don't
on
know.
Mary
He was
Tyler
in Mary
Moore.
Tyler Moore.
Mary
I
Tyler
don't-
Moore.
He might have
Lou
made
Gra-
some guest appearances on
I don't
Lou
know.
Grant. Lou Grant was
Okay,
more serious
yes.
than
Yeah.
it was a comedy. Okay, so Madonna's got this Upper West Side apartment in New York. She wants to rent it. Guess who?
But you got to be like 25 or younger to get that apartment, right?
No.
Oh.
No, she's not. She's not looking for prey here. Okay. No, she said she wants to rent it to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Yeah, but they're going to live in Canada.
Well, that's what's really odd about this. The pop star posted on Instagram saying that there are benefits of her $73 million apartment.
$73 million.
Apartment.
$73
mansion,
million.
apartment.
There's got to be gold-plated toilets in this thing.
You know, I'll tell you what, there's a pretty darn nice Sheffield unit out there for a whole lot less than that, with a view of the Dairy Queen and the McDonald's parking lot.
Prince,
Hey.
Prince can walk across the street, get
Yeah.
him some Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
That's true.
Megan, you want me to go get you a fifth?
I think she's into the Rebel Yell bourbon.
Well, she'd be at
That's
home.
another story.
They should probably be on the 3rd floor of Sheffield, don't you think? Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. She says, Madonna says, I got the best view of Manhattan, but if they're going to move to Canada, why would they even consider coming to New York?
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal's good too.
Well, if they're moving to Canada,
You need.
Crown Royal or CC.
There you go.
Moosehead beer.
Yeah.
There's a new contest for anyone feeling overworked and in serious need of a getaway. Belize is giving away 4 free nights, including airfare, hotel, and an activity such as snorkeling with sharks. I'm not snorkeling with sharks.
No. That's
I don't
not
think-
for
I
fat
don't-
boys don't snorkel with sharks.
By the way, I went into his shop yesterday. Okay. Pre-Valentine's Day visit.
Yeah.
By the way, if you haven't done anything, you might consider that. KO. Has Rita been taken care of? We're not that far away from
I'll
Valentine's
tell you
Day.
what, her just having me in her life.
That's not going to work.
She's going to watch this on YouTube and.
Ooh, baby.
Yep.
But I walked into his shop. There was a lady there, and Turner's dog. You ever seen Turner's dog?
It's follically challenged.
Turner's dog gets up, walks over.
The sad part about it is Mike's got more hair than my dog.
Well, that's what happened. The dog comes over to me. I pet the dog. Lady looks at Tina and says, "He doesn't have any hair." And I looked up at her and I said, "I got some on the back of my neck."
That's a little personal, isn't it?
She was talking about the dog. But the dog was friendly.
Yeah.
He's a friendly dog. You don't have to comb him or anything. That's
No.
like me.
Yeah.
Gerald doesn't have to comb me.
You gotta
And
wash
I'm
him-
loyal.
You got to wash him down with Head and Shoulders every once in a while, though.
Does he get a little flaky?
He gets a little flaky at times.
Scaly.
Especially after he gets a sunburn in the summer.
Ooh.
Because,
He got nothing to protect himself, does
yeah,
he? Ooh. What's his name?
Buddy.
Buddy. Well,
Buddy.
You had to think about that for a while, didn't you?
Yeah. I think Tina named him. Remember the old, what was the jean company? Buddy L Jeans?
Yeah.
I think that's what she named him.
Tell you what, there's a goat in
Buddy Lee.
downtown. Jimmy could come by and take his place.
Well, that dog and that goat probably eat about the same stuff.
Your dog eats strange things?
Oh, that dog will eat anything.
He doesn't eat flowers, does he?
Yeah, he's actually in one or two.
That's not good for a flower shop.
No, it's not, but
Good if you haven't cleaned up the mess.
Hey, these flowers are a little bit old. Give them to Buddy.
No.
give it to Buddy.
Yeah, put
He'll
some-
eat anything.
Throw a little sauce on it.
Dog
Buddy will
poops
eat
in the
it.
house, it's okay because it smells okay.
Now,
It's a
anyway,
flower.
here's an opportunity.
So, speaking of the flower shop, we always talk about mispronunciation of words. Reese's.
Right.
And Cologne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a call the other day from somebody trying to sell us something.
What was that?
Well, I don't remember what they were trying to sell us, but the lady on the phone used the term, "I noticed you sell tuxedos."
That's a rare Brazilian flower.
A tuxedo?
Only blooms on Friday.
Well, I just told you earlier about
Actually, I
Glenn Miller, who on this date produced Tuxedo Junction.
Yeah, Tuxedo Junction. Yep.
And that Sheldon, every once in a while, he'll get him them cheap Cherokes.
Yep.
Jeep Cherokes are right there for you to buy. This guy in Ohio, I have to tell you about, he's wondering what to do after receiving a massive amount. By the way, I saw the postmaster when I was in your shop,
Yeah.
too. That's the place to meet and greet people, by the way.
is.
But he was there, and he was looking suspiciously like your dog. I mean, Buddy just about made it so you couldn't get any mail delivery. If he'd come over and lick the postmaster, you'd been in trouble. Anyway, a guy by the name of Dan Kane went to the post office recently when a clerk told him to go around to the back of the building. Turns out College Avenue Student Loans sent him 55,000 identical letters of his daughter's loan statement. 55,000. Now, here's the real rub. They were wrong. The statement was wrong, and they made 55,000, and they mailed 55,000 to him.
Were those done postage due?
Man.
No. How do you let that, if you're in quality control at that place, how do you let 55,000 of them go out knowing they're going to the same place?
Probably a third-party billing.
Yeah.
But still.
It's amazing.
And my guess is that person doesn't have a job any longer.
Yeah, they're probably not working for, they're counting votes in Iowa.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
running that app.
Revisiting what we had the other day, music sales are going through the roof for both Jennifer Lopez and Shakira.
Really?
Yes. Downloads are off the charts for both of them. 1,000% increase. So they didn't get paid, someone said yesterday.
They are getting paid.
They're getting paid. And by the way, Jay-Z, this is the lamest excuse ever.
Is all the money coming in dollar bills?
$1 bills. Where would you have stuffed those? Come on. There was no stuffable place in those outfits.
Well, did you not see that both of
I
them
gotta
had
figure- hold on,
matching
hold
money
on.
belts on?
No, I didn't.
Matching
hold on.
change person?
Hold on just a second. Seems to me like you probably were watching that show, Odie.
I was sitting there in my very comfortable chair with in the reclined position.
Yeah, you're a lazy boy.
With a 10-year-old boy.
Oh, my. Now, son,
And I
this
thought,
is...
looking at that, and I thought...
We're going to go dunk you in the cold water, boy.
So, let's talk about this second half. What's your strategy? And then I changed the channel.
Oh, my. By the way...
You know what? I don't know, everybody's complaining about it, but I don't know about anybody else's TV, but mine has a knob on it. I can turn it off or change the channel. If you don't like what's on there.
Gordy Toombs sent me some mighty fine-looking pants. Fleece-lined, outdoor winter pants. But let me tell you something. These are flammable.
Yeah, you can't have that.
No, the fleece will just poof right up.
Find some FR underwear.
I wear flame retardant jeans, Gordy. I'm not going to put any fleece in them. There you go.
I bet Gordy's got some guys under the shop that wear those so the sparks from the grinders and stuff don't set them on fire.
He can't have mine. I have them.
Maybe he was looking to trade.
There you go.
No. So remember Jay-Z wouldn't stand up. He and Beyonce would not stand up during the national anthem, and they got heck for it.
Yeah.
Now the hip-hop titan says they were actually laser focused on Demi Lovato's performance from a business standpoint and didn't realize that they never stood up. Come on.
Don't they always announce before the national anthem begins, please rise, remove your caps, and
And you're
stand
sitting
for
there
the
and everybody
national
around you standing up.
anthem? Everybody's standing up for a reason.
He'd have been better off just not saying
Just say
anything.
anything. You're
Say,
right.
hey,
Exactly
you know,
right.
I screwed up. Sorry.
You know,
Move on.
I've been places before, and I've been laser focused on something. But if everybody stands up, well, I
Like,
stand
for
up too to
instance,
get a better look.
For instance, you were laser focused on the halftime show.
Yeah.
People just ain't had, and my grandma said they ain't had no bringing up. I was at a funeral home visitation the other night.
Yeah.
2 young men in front of me come in, and they're in front of me, and they had their hats on.
Oh, my.
Oh,
And
take
we're-
your hats
we're
off.
in there,
Now,
and
come on.
I said, guys, you may want to take your hat off. Oh, why? I said, it's just a sign of respect for the family.
Come on.
If I'd have done that, my mom
But
would
knocked
have.
it off with her
She
head.
would have.
Hey, they're going to have a documentary on Huey Lewis. You know, he's not performing anymore.
No.
He's having some hearing issues.
Yes, he's got the Meniere's disease.
And it affects more than just his hearing.
It
It
does.
affects his balance and
But he did do an album that they're going to release called Weather. It starts on February 14th. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I like
I do too.
Huey Lewis. But they're doing a documentary, and it's called If This Is It, which was named after one of his big songs. So Huey's going to be doing. So we've got trivia here.
Gunsmoke.
Oh, the old TV show. Which can you give us the questions that
I'd be
Mr.
happy
Odie?
to.
This is, of course, the famous K.O. Ken Odie. Man who's always here. He's a major hump on Wednesday.
All right. Is that a... Boy, I've got one all loaded up here. Does the
There we
FCC ever listen to this? I better not.
Yes, I'm afraid they do. And let me just tell you something. This radio station is operated within the confines of the Federal Communications Commission. Mike Dreeth, General Manager.
Okay, I'm re-addicted to Gunsmoke.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
You been watching it?
Oh, I love Gunsmoke. All right, easy one to start off with. Gunsmoke takes place in what town? Number
I think I
two,
had pretty good
how many
idea.
seasons of Gunsmoke were there?
Oh, my. They went on forever.
What iconic Hollywood star introduced the first episode?
I know that one.
What was Doc's first name?
Doc.
Number 6, what was the name of Miss Kitty's saloon?
Miss Kitty Saloon.
Number 7, what was the bartender's first name?
Hey.
Number 8, and I didn't know this one. Gunsmoke spawned one spin-off TV series. What was it?
Oh, I think I know that one.
What was the
I'm
name
glad
of
you
Matt
did.
Dillon's horse? That was only one episode.
I got a pretty good answer for all these.
Chester obsesses over what beverage?
I know that one.
What famous actor was the last person killed on Gunsmoke? And number 12, all 4 senior Star Trek officers appeared on Gunsmoke. True or false?
No. Seriously?
True or false?
Oh, I'm gonna say true and try to name them.
All right. I know him. I think.
Live long and prosper. Go ahead, buddy.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, we're going to take a break. Then we're going to come back with the answers with our buddy Ken Odie right here on Morning Coffee. Stay right here.
TT Nails and Tans, located at 308 East Main Street in Fairfield, offering a modern, clean, relaxing facility for your next girl's day out. Let TT create a look that is right for you with a full nail set, manicure, polish change, or pedicure. Get some sun rays without the heat with TT's lay-down or stand-up tanning beds. Versa Pro Spray Tanning is also an option. Call 842-9898 for an appointment. TT Nails and Tans, 308 East Main Street, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Megan Berg with People's National Bank. Do you shop on multiple online websites? Are you tired of having to enter your card number and address for every online purchase? People's National Bank has a solution for you. Visa Checkout allows you to safely shop multiple websites and have multiple shipping addresses with just one username and password. It's simple, speedy, and a safe way to pay online. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Ever walk across your cornfield and find a nice surprise? Like that favorite vice grip that fell off the planter last spring. Well, next fall you might just come upon an even bigger treasure. More corn, thanks to Acuron herbicide. Acuron gives you 5 to 15 more bushels an acre than any other herbicide when used in a pre-emergence application at full label rates. To discover your 5 to 15 bushels, talk to your Syngenta retailer. Acuron Yield Advantage range based on 2016 Syngenta and university trials. Always read and follow label instructions. Acuron is a restricted use pesticide.
We've got all the news right here.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I see you about to settle on a day-old donut for breakfast. Well, this is a chick intervention. Cause McChicken biscuits and Chicken McGriddles are now at McDonald's. So just hit that drive-thru and change your life. For breakfast, you got this. Wake up breakfast.
Right now, get a savory Chicken McGriddles and hash browns or a buttery McChicken biscuit and hash browns for just $1.50. Add any size Dr. Pepper for $1. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
If you're hungry for some delicious Deep South barbecue, then go down to the Big Deal store at WFIWradio.com and purchase the $20 gift certificate for only $14.
Hello, my name is Matthew Hartrick, and I am seeking the Republican nomination for at-large circuit judge in the 2nd Judicial Circuit. I am a lifelong conservative Republican. I was first elected state's attorney in 2012 and re-elected in 2016. As state's attorney, I pledged not to prosecute the proposed assault weapons ban of the Democratic majority in the Illinois General Assembly. As a state's attorney, it is my duty to protect the constitutional rights of the people of the state of Illinois. And as your circuit judge, I would scrupulously uphold your constitutional rights.
This ad placed and paid for by Matthew Hartrick for judge.
Best Way Express is hiring Class A CDL drivers for dedicated runs. Great pay, immediate hires. Call 833-BEST-WAY today, 833-237-8929 or bestwayexpress.com.
Fairfield area weather forecast. Rain likely today, high 38. 40% chance for showers tonight, low 30. Cloudy and 35 tomorrow for Friday. Cloudy skies, high 38. Partly cloudy, 38 on Saturday. And for Sunday, scattered showers with the high 48. Overnight low 33, yesterday's high 58. We had 27 100ths of an inch of rainfall in Fairfield yesterday. Currently, humidity is at 87%, winds out of the northeast at 9 miles an hour, and the pressure at 30.0. Cloudy skies right now. We've got 36 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar showing no precipitation anywhere in the area on this Wednesday morning.
Ooh, man, there's some trouble in the jungle.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, Ken Ody's here, and I'm squared away on these answers. I'm ready to go.
Easy one.
All right.
Gunsmoke takes place in what town?
That is Dodge City, isn't it? And that's not in Missouri. That's in Kansas.
How many seasons of Gunsmoke were there?
You gonna take a guess at that?
I'm thinking 11.
All right, hold on a second. Let's look at the peanut gallery. You guys got higher or lower? 20. You're going to say 20. I was going to say 20, Jeff. Jeff Vaughn said
11
20.
in black and white.
Okay.
20, and it's 11 in black and white. All right, hold on a second. Give that to the peanut gallery. There you go.
There was one question here that I skipped that I had in here. What was Festus's last name?
Festus's
Jones.
last name.
Nope.
Musgrave?
Johnson.
Nope.
Simpson.
Nope.
With one A. Vaughn with one A.
Odie. Dreeth.
Nope.
Turner. Levine.
Festus Hagen.
Hagen, okay.
What iconic Hollywood star introduced the first Gunsmoke episode?
John Wayne.
By gosh, that's right, Mark. Pilgrim.
Really? Huh.
What was Doc's first name?
Buddy.
What? Galen is correct.
What was his last name?
Adams.
Oh, okay.
You ever notice?
I thought you named your dog after him.
He would always be touching himself. Next time you watch that, look at that. He's always doing something to himself.
Oh, you're putting your hand on your face.
Here,
After the Super Bowl, I was afraid what you were doing there.
Yeah. All right. What was the name of Miss Kitty's saloon? Come on.
The gym.
The library. So you could always say, I'm going to the library.
Miss Kitty's
You know
saloon.
this.
Miss Kitty's.
It's the Long Branch.
The Long Branch.
Yes. I can't believe you don't know
I
that.
haven't watched Gunsmoke in years.
Yeah.
Well, you need to get home. And
There is a country song that uses the Long Branch Saloon for a,
All right.
in the words.
Is it?
Yeah.
What was the bartender's first name?
Buddy.
Nope.
Hay. Hay was his first name.
Nope.
Hay bartender.
A bartender.
Chester.
Nope. Sam.
Sam. Okay.
Gunsmoke spawned one spin-off TV series. What was it?
I got
Laverne and Shirley.
Okay, now I'm not sure. It's either F Troop or Kung Fu.
Kung Fu?
Grasshopper?
What?
Grasshopper.
1 out of 12. No, we are lost, and we have no idea what this answer is. What is it, Ken?
I didn't know it. Dirty Sally.
I never heard of it.
Never heard of that one.
Dirty Sally.
Time to wash her up.
Yeah.
Just don't be.
This is just spinning out of control, isn't it?
Yes,
All right, what was the name of Matt Dillon's horse?
Buddy. Come on. Oh, buddy. Oh. Hi, Silver Buddy.
It was only in one episode that it was mentioned.
I had no idea.
Buck.
Buck.
I was close. I was really close.
On the Beverly Hillbillies, what's the first name of Jed Clampett's? What's the actor's name?
Buddy.
I was right.
Oh, going with that one.
All right. Chester obsesses over what beverage?
Sarsaparilla.
No. Sarsaparilla is what I would have said.
No.
What is it? Anybody out there?
Coffee?
Coffee.
No.
Yeah.
I would have thought
Why does he obsess about coffee?
He just is. He's always making coffee or something. All right. What famous actor was the last person killed on Gunsmoke?
I'm going to take a
Kurt
wild guess.
Russell's dad.
Nope.
No, he got killed many times in Gunsmoke,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to take a wild guess and say Ronald Reagan.
Burt Reynolds is mine.
We got Burt Reynolds out in the hallway.
I'm going to go with.
Hi, Burt. Who?
William Shatner.
Nope. This stunned me. Gary Busey.
Holy moly.
Gary Busey.
You know, he's not right. I'm just. Have you ever seen him lately?
Yeah.
He's not right. There's something wrong with Gary. Now, he was brilliant in the Buddy Holly story. You have to.
He was.
Because I think he did his own singing, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
he was excellent.
But that's where it ended.
That was his high note.
It's gone downhill. He was on the Trump reality program. You know, the one, The
Apprentice?
Yeah. And he was just out there.
What character did he play that was last named Holly?
Buddy.
Yeah.
You know, we're in a helping mood today. We are helping you.
Thank you very much.
Get some
Well, I've been
answers
right.
right.
This is the most
True
I've been
or
right
false?
in years.
All 4 senior Star Trek officers appeared on Gunsmoke.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say it's true.
Say
Now,
true.
for a
Right.
second, I'm saying Leonard Nimoy, William Shatner.
Actually, Leonard Nimoy played 4 different characters on there.
He didn't have the ears, though, right?
No.
Okay.
DeForest Kelly.
DeForest Kelly, Montgomery Scott, James Doohan.
That's right.
Was his name.
And
That was 4 of them.
Forrest.
William Shatner. Did you say him?
I said
Yeah,
William
he said
Shatner.
William Shatner.
Those 4, all
Yeah,
4,
all
at
4.
one time or another, were on Gunsmoke.
That's right.
They did a lot of westerns before
And-
they went to the final frontier.
Did they ever phase
I don't think so.
Matt Dillon? Phase or
think
to
so.
stun? Take down.
They said they were saying I was
take down Matt and his horse buddy right
doing
now.
the research on this
Buck.
that James Arness, whose brother by the way is
Peter Graves.
Leslie
Peter
Nielsen.
Graves,
Oh, Peter Graves.
Mission Impossible fame,
I was
Leslie
going to say
Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen.
was wounded in World War II so badly that if they had to do any walking scenes in the shooting, they had to do that early in the morning because he was unable to walk in the afternoon.
And yet he was in this for 20 years.
6'7".
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when he
Was
got on old Buddy, he was really taller.
For a moment, was there anything really going on between him and Kitty? I mean, I just want to know. I mean, in the show, did it
Yeah.
ever show
No.
them being?
It always insinuated
Yeah.
there was something going on, but they never.
20
She was one of the
years?
first Hollywood notable people to die from AIDS.
No.
Yeah. She had got in a blood transfusion.
Didn't realize that. Well,
Yep.
Matt was smart. Stay away then. All
What else-
right.
What else you want to know about Gunsmoke?
Boy, you know a lot about it. Are you watching it
What kind
on a
of
regular
powder did
basis?
They use in the guns.
Acme. They got it from Roadrunner.
Do you actually watch it every day?
Yeah.
Is
Absolutely.
it on some sort of
It's on
local
like
channel?
MeTV, isn't it?
Yeah. It's on WeTV, MeTV. It's on
It's on.
Sundance.
There's a cowboy channel for that matter.
It's
isn't
good.
there? All right, Ken Odie, we always have fun with him. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your insight and also your help with
You're welcome, buddy.
with questions. No problem, buddy. I'll talk to you later, buddy. And we'll talk to you tomorrow here. I have no idea who's going to be here. They'll just wander in. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Alexa, play WFIW.